Hello TikTok, hello YouTube. How are you guys feeling? I am tired today, so I'm gonna burn some incense while we chat. Couldn't sleep last night because I was so excited with the new moon energy, and I was just like loving the energy. I don't know why, but sorry guys, I'm just burning my candle right now. As we get ready for our live. Hello TikTok, hello YouTube. How's everyone doing? How's everyone feeling? It's the day after the new moon. I'm so excited. I just need some energy, positivity, good vibes. Hey Lisa, hello. Let me know where you guys are listening from. TikTok, hello. We're doing a Q&A today on, as per usual, every day, Monday to Friday. We do a Q&A, and our Q&A is all about today manifesting, new beginnings after the new moon. Now that we've had the new moon ceremony, for all of you guys who attended, put a rainbow emoji down below. I'm grateful for you guys who have gone. Thank you for the tips. No worries. I'm so happy to help. Yeah, so everything's just been so good, and I feel like I'm so excited and energized with all the new things. I couldn't sleep. I didn't go to bed until I want to say like 4 a.m. last night. Did anyone else feel energized last night, or did you feel relaxed after? I guess because I was hosting it. But yeah, I 100% feel the energy. So any questions, excuse me, that you guys have on manifestation, law of attraction, you guys kind of know the drill. But yeah, Q&As, I love these, and these are great because, as I mentioned, and I know Lisa just mentioned that she DM'd me on Instagram. I know you guys have DMs. My DMs are flooded with messages, so if I haven't responded to you, it's not that I haven't seen your message or I'm going through them slowly, and every time I do 10 of them, then there's like 10 more that pile up. So please be patient with me. This is why I do the Q&As, where you guys get to ask me live. Hey Sheila, you guys get to ask me live questions. And most likely, if you're thinking of it, there might be someone else that's also thinking of the same question as well. So you can help yourself and help others, because we're all interconnected. So again, anyone who attended our new moon ritual that we did last night, thank you. I'm so grateful for you guys. For those who didn't attend, it is available on Patreon. So Patreon is a space where I do meditations, energy healing, and you get all that access, plus a soul tribe. Soul tribe is the best part. So you guys can go check that out. YouTube, it's in the link in the bio, and TikTok, you guys can go check that out on my YouTube. But it was amazing. It was so good. It was so amazing. So yeah, that's basically it. And if it's your first time meeting me, hi, I'm Chica. And I'm your conscious mentor. I'm not even speaking, mentor. And I speak about all things spirituality, manifestation, angel numbers, consciousness, all the things. Just helping you be a conscious soul that you can be, and expanding. Okay, let's start with answers and questions. So TikTok's going hard on them. So Rudy Tootie just says, do you believe in spirit animals? 100%. Yes. I also believe that animals and insects and bugs can actually give you answers to things and connect with you and give you clarifications. They can also be signs that your guides are communicating with you certain things. So if you see a certain animal all the time, you feel this intuitiveness connection to it, I would suggest searching it up on Google and seeing what the meaning is of that, seeing if that resonates with the thought that you had when you saw that animal, or the thoughts that you had in general when you were looking at that animal. Okay, so it's Itty Bitty Big Piggy says, what is one of the most powerful manifestation methods? So 369 has been a method that a lot of you guys have DM'd me saying that it has worked. You have, manifested money, you've manifested weight loss. I personally feel like it's super powerful. There's so many other ones like the bay leaf, the fruit 555. At the end of the day, if your manifestation technique, whatever that you're doing, whatever manifestation technique that you are using, if it is focusing and zeroing in on the aspect of energy of you speaking into existence of your manifestation, then it's working, right? Then it's working, then it's good to go. So I just want to make sure that you guys know that. So hopefully that answers your question, Itty Biggie. Chica question, how do I manifest winning the lottery? So I actually had this question from one of our subscribers on YouTube as well. He's been doing it for quite a while and actually got super close to it by manifesting. So asking yourself what you would do with that money and visioning that, as well as scripting that, and most importantly, visualizing it, believing that you have those numbers, believing that you're going to win the lottery, believing that it's coming to you. Those are some great ways of, manifesting that. Can I know what's your spirit animal? So I have a few that I'm connected with. One that's very special to me is a butterfly. I'm a very creative soul, and it's my way of connecting. And ever since I was young, I've been very connected to them. Recently, since I've been going through this huge shift and upgrade of my gifts, of my life, and clarifications, and just like inner, deeper connection with soul, I noticed that I'm really connected to butterflies. I wanted to know from you guys, is there a spirit animal or an animal that you're very connected to? And it seems like every time you ask your guides for a sign or something, intuitively you notice this animal or this insect is always there. I'd love to hear. Okay, going back to YouTube, Lisa says, please answer my question, which is on DM. So like I mentioned, guys, if you've DM'd me on Instagram, if you've messaged on the YouTube, I'm getting through the messages. I'm getting a lot of messages every day between TikTok, YouTube, and my DMs. I'm getting almost 100 messages a day. So if I haven't responded to you, it's not that I'm not going to respond. I'm spending an hour every day, sometimes 2 hours, going through all the messages, making sure I'm responding to your questions on YouTube and everything. And that's why I have these lives, because if you're on it, then you can ask me a question and most likely someone else is thinking about it, right? So I will get to it. Be patient with me. Like I mentioned before, I will answer your messages. Hey, so like if you want to manifest more than one thing, do you write it with 369 method 3 different times? So I have a video on YouTube talking about how to manifest with more than one thing at the same time, and what is important to consider when you are manifesting more than one thing. Go watch it. It's very, very important in order to make sure that you're manifesting the right way. So hopefully that answers your question, Belina. Okay, TikTok questions. Hi, after doing the vision board, do you visualize those things every day or script it? So I live in existence with it. So for example, right now, one of my manifestations is a home, looking for a place and bringing that into my space. And I'm super excited because that's a little clue for a video to come, because I know a lot of you guys have been also looking at that. So what that house looks like, visualizing it, feeling it, a vision board is meant for you to visualize your life, right? And a lot of people, what they do is they take their vision board, then they just chuck it into a corner, and then all of a sudden they don't see it, right? So you have to make sure that if you're using a vision board, use it properly. Make sure you'll be able to see it. It'll remind you of what you're manifesting. And also visualization, I do it every single day. I kind of ask myself, is it a day to manifest? Is it a day to release? Or is it a day to ground myself? Those are the 3 intentions that you can use through meditation. So I might not necessarily manifest every single day, but that doesn't mean that I'm not believing that my manifestation is coming my way, right? So just make sure that you're aligning your energy as much as possible. Hopefully that answers your question, Wonder. Lizzie, hello. Should you script every day? I personally script out the following. I'm going to do a video of how to script every day, because a lot of you guys have been asking me, do I write every day? Do I manifest every day? So there are 3 things that I do in my little journal. I'll go over it quickly, but I'll do a video for you guys. If you want a video on me scripting and what I do every day to manifest quickly, put a heart emoji in the comment section so I know. But one of the things I do is I do affirmations, gratitude, and manifestation are the 3 things I focus on every single day. It only takes me 5 to 10 minutes a day to do this. And I find that it helps me a lot, making sure that I'm not holding any negativity. I need to make sure that I don't have anything that I have to like release. If there's something that I have to release before I manifest, that I'm doing that as soon as possible. So I'm holding that energy as possible, as soon as possible, as much as I can, if that makes sense. Okay, so let me know if that answers your question, Lizzie. I'm gonna go back to YouTube for a quick second. Guys, sorry if I'm like speaking like this. Sleep has not, and I haven't been able to go back to sleep. I tried taking a nap before our live, and I just like close my eyes. And sometimes it's good, just to close your eyes and meditate. That's a great way of resting. There is always a dragonfly around me when I meditate or when I need to assurance. That's beautiful. Have you looked up, Julie, what a what a dragonfly means? I used to have a lot of dragonflies as well, and it's a big thing connected to my mom. So, her childhood is all about dragonflies. Whenever she tells me stories, it really connects me to her, and I feel like, she's sending me love through a dragonfly, which is beautiful. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts on that, guys. Okay, here. So, hi, Shika. Once I'm done the 5 by 5 method, do I continue the routine of the 5 by 5 for the same until I receive it? So the 5 by 5 is for 5 days, right? So you have to do it for 5 days in order to do that. Check out my video if you haven't checked it out yet. But once you've done the 5 days, you want to reevaluate and see, have you been seeing any things come to your way through the manifestation, and then even use other techniques that are still going to affirm that, and maybe even switch up a little bit of how you feel about that affirmation that you created over the 5 days. So it's all about evaluating and just kind of building off of that energy. Hopefully that answers your question. I saw a dead black butterfly outside my bedroom door a week ago, and I keep seeing white. That's crazy. Yeah, white is usually a sign from our crown chakra, so connection to our angels and guides. Thank you. No worries. I saw a date in my dream today. In my dream, a manifestation was happening. That's amazing. That's a sign that it's coming. Is it safe to manifest now? 100%. This new moon is all about manifesting for new seeds for what's to come, which I'm going to talk about a little bit later in the live. That's super important. Is it a sign that it is coming? Yes, 100%. Thanks, love. Appreciate it. No problem. Okay, I'm going to go to YouTube. Yes, you're live. Yes. Hey, Sherry Cola. How are you? Hello, everyone who just jumped on YouTube. How to make a vision board, please tell. So vision board for manifestation, if you guys want me to do a video on that, put a rainbow emoji in the comment section. But a vision board essentially is a board of which you are claiming in existence exactly what it is. It's like a photo album of what's yours. Essentially, that's what a vision board should be used for when you're manifesting. So for me, I have 2 vision boards. One of them is in this room, one is in our other room, but I see them quite a bit. And it's just nice to have them and go to them and just look at it and remind myself of what I'm painting for myself. Now, keep in mind your vision board might evolve as well. And that's why I'm always saying that's why scripting is so great, because it makes sure that you're aligned with your energy. And if your vision board is updated, you can create an updated version of that. So you can make sure your energy is aligned with exactly what you want and you're manifesting the right thing. So hopefully that answers your question, Lisa. So are you able to use the 369 method or the wheel technique if you're trying to change your appearance, like your nose nose? I watched your mirror video. And is it okay to use the 333 method? So my take on using different methods at the same time, I'm okay with it. I think it's great, but don't overwhelm yourself, right? Because some of these methods are used for you to, all of them, they're used for you to speak into existence. But if you obsess over the techniques to really force the manifestation to come quickly, it's not going to work that way. Right? So if you're someone who's doing the wheel technique, the 333 method, the 369, that's a lot of time. You're exhausting your energy. But yes, you're putting a lot of energy on it, but are you forcing it or are you actually manifesting at that point? So choose one, focus on that, keep your energy. And if you feel like you want to upgrade, then add another thing on top. But it's very important that we're just being aware of how much we're putting energy towards certain manifestations and what techniques we use. So hopefully that answers your question, Sherry, and for other people as well. How long is the new moon? So the new moon, you can meditate for the new moon before the new moon and after the new moon. You might even notice that you might have some of the side effects of emotional, especially with this one, which is emotional and deep replenishment and releasing. It happens a week before. You might notice things are kind of coming to an end of how your emotions are feeling. And some people, like even myself, I'm doing my new moon ritual part of it today. I did half yesterday and half today, and it's still effective. So if you missed our new moon meditation, I would suggest going to Patreon and signing up for our VIP Conscious Souls, because honestly, that was probably one of the most powerful ones. It might not seem that way, but I got a lot of responses from a lot of people messaging me saying that they felt tingling, they felt energy, they felt love, they felt exactly what I was transferring over the energy healing. And I'm sending you distance and energy healing as well. So even if you rewatch it and do it a couple times, that's a couple times more energy healing and more vibration that can help you manifest. So yeah, you can still do it the day after, and you'll see the transitions even the next few days as well. Great question, Lizzie. I saw a video that you can make a vision board on a Pinterest. Is that still effective? Yes, it is. But it's the same thing of asking yourself, should I write or should I type my manifestations? I always say to write your manifestations. You will notice that the energy and the manifestation will happen quicker as opposed to just typing it. So it's up to you. I'm good for both. It just depends on what you're manifesting as well. Great question. Hey, Hey, can I manifest being a model? Yes, you can. Since I'm starting manifestation, should I start manifesting one thing? Yes, I would suggest doing that and start manifesting small things throughout your day. Like you can do like your routine, you could do what you ate, you could do those small little decisions that can allow you to raise your vibration and get more confident in manifesting the bigger things. And then that's just going to keep on rippling affecting, which is amazing. And you'll see your evolution. You'll even see that you will like change on a cellular level because of this as well. Like I notice my skin is clearer. I notice that my energy is better. My posture is better. Like it just affects you physically too when you tap into manifestation, law of attraction, and most importantly, consciousness, which is amazing, right? You see that within your body and externally too. I'm going to go on YouTube for a second to ask some questions here. So what would you say about living in the end with the 369 method? Can you just kind of clarify that, ASMR? I always have doubt for myself and always negative thoughts. I really don't know what's going on. So Lisa, check out my video or rewatch my video on negative thoughts and self-doubt. I think it'll be very helpful for you. Okay, so can you change your nose or something with the 369 method? Yes, you can. Go check out my video, Sherry, about the appearance. If you haven't, I think you said you did. Mirror work is what is amazing for appearance, trauma, and anything that you want to change. Please go check that out. It's going to be super important. I think it's super crucial for you guys to focus on that. So go check that out. Okay, next questions here. Hey, so which method do you recommend if you are changing your appearance? Mirror work. Belina, go check out my video on law of attraction, how to change your appearance. It's going to help you a lot. Where can I find your meditation? My meditation's on Patreon. So it's www.patreon.com/Shika. You guys can sign up for that. I also do energy healings. You guys get Q&As in an intimate setting, like more questions directly with me, like more of me basically. I do Reiki energy healing for you. I do some shamanic work. You get a lot of just like helping you expand. If you want to expand on a quicker version, if you want to manifest much quicker, if you want to tap into your gifts, that's a space for you. If you feel like you have no one right now that you can talk to, that's a community that you can go to. It's going to be amazing for you. So go check out my Patreon, YouTube. It's in the link in the description box. And TikTok, you guys can look it up. Patreon is Chica is my name. I'm like the only one. My name is like pretty unique. So it's the only one there. Okay. On YouTube. Yes. 100% on YouTube. Yesterday I meditated and I felt so happy and calm. Oh, I love it. I feel like I'm manifesting. I love it. Thank you for answering Shika's story for many questions. No worries. What method would you do for being a model? Appearance. So go check out my video, Cameron, on the law of attraction, how to change your appearance, because it's all about the solar plexus when you're tapping into wanting to be a model, how you see yourself. You guys are having so many questions between the two places. So I'm sorry if I'm taking a while to respond. I'm scrolling down and like going through questions. Oops. Oh, here we are. We're good. Okay. Shika, which method would you use for money? Money, I'm going to do a video on this. One of my strongest methods. It's the money in your pocket method that I use that is very effective. So I'm going to try to do that video. Today is what? Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe Thursday, Friday. I'll do that video for you guys, Jayla and everyone else. If you manifesting a person and they aren't ready, will the universe still bring them? Check out my video on how to manifest a specific person and have them chase you. There are 2 elements that you need to remember that I'm feeling that are focused. It's the first one and I think the third step. So go check that out, Veggie Cat. I think that would help you out. Okay, YouTube, I'm gonna give you guys some love because I have TikTok on here. Hello. Hi, Iman. Hey, Destiny. How is everyone feeling? Okay, so what method do you think is the best for clearing your skin? Richa, check out my video. You guys, I've been referring this video so much, my Law of Attraction Change Your Appearance video. Go check it out. It's going to help you a lot. So go check it out, love. For example, I am so grateful for the specific person confessed his feelings to me. We are happily married now. Or, for example, I am very happy and satisfied with my new job. Well, both are good. Both are good manifestations, and you're claiming them in the now. So that's fine. You're doing really good. That's great. That's perfect. Hey girl, do you use the 5-5-5 method? Yes, I do for small manifestations that I want to manifest quickly. I find in 5 days, like if I want to do something like I want to finish at the end of the week, I'll do it on Monday and on Friday. And usually I see the weekend when I'm relaxed and I let it go, that it happens into fruition by like the beginning of the week. That's me. But I love the 5-5-5 method. It's a great balance between various methods, I feel like. And once you overlap it with like the 17-second rule and everything, it really works. Hi, Nikki. This morning, I felt like my manifestation was right on my chest. I love it, Iman. Take it. It is yours. It is mine. For all of you guys, claim it in the comment section. It is mine. It is yours. Thank you for your manifestation and know that. No worries, Mitcha. Okay, so how did you get rid? Oopsie daisy. I'm like, every time I check it out, I'm like, oh no, I've missed where I talked to you guys about, okay, wait, where's the chat? I'm like scrolling. How do you get rid of intrusive thoughts while manifesting? I try to focus. Okay, so if you're meditating and you feel that you can't focus, this is one of my favorite tips. I want you to use the word breath or thought. So whenever you think and you're closing your eyes, you're trying to visualize and you feel like you're thinking of 100 times of things, you need to focus on your breath, right? So when you see the word breath, it just brings you to breath. It's bringing that word into your muscle of the brain to focus on your breath, right? So that's one of my favorite tricks that I like to share with people. Okay, next question. Thank you so much. No worries. Is COVID quarantine affecting people's manifestations? Okay, so here's my thing. With everything going in the world is going through a huge, massive rebirthing. We're still going through this right now, which is exciting because it's making more room for us to manifest quickly, which I've seen massive manifestations happening for a lot of people, a lot of healing going on. So when you're going through this right now, I want you to really think of, what have I learned? Like, let's kind of tap into the new moon for a second. I'm going to ask you guys to just hold questions for a second to hear this because this is a very, very important message. When we look at the new moon, right? The new moon is all about endings and new beginnings to come, right? We're almost exactly just over half of the year. And this new moon was about planting our seeds for January 2021, from now to January 2021. Right? So when we're thinking of it in that sense, we've been able to purge. So at this point, you should be intuitively aware based on the year, what you need to focus your energy on and where do you need to do more of the shadow work, right? Because manifestation's receiving and grounding ourselves is all about the work, the inner work. And we've done that. We've been forced to do that by being at home, right? But I want you to ask yourself, what is the truth that lies within this whole situation? What is the truth that you're seeing right now? What have you noticed over the past few months? What have you learned about your inner and higher self in the past few months? And using that to guide you of where you need to go next. In doing that, universe is just going to give you manifestation right, left, and center over and over again. So just keep that in mind when you are manifesting, that we have to have a balance between receiving, healing, accepting, and also just giving ourselves that nurturing love that we need during this time of rebirthing, and understanding that things, when we go back to things, will be in a different and more upgraded version of how we see the world. Does that make sense? I hope that aligns with you guys. Let me know if that resonates with you. Belina just says, hey, oops. Belina just says, hey, when I found you on TikTok and YouTube, I was a very bad position and I'm so happy now. Oh, that's amazing. Love and light to you, Belina. These stories make me so happy when you guys say that you found on TikTok and you just like, or YouTube, and you found me and you're like, I feel so aligned, because that's what I do it for. That's why I do these lives. I hope that, you know, out of this, whether when you go back to things or you're currently transitioning or you're still at home, that you can go to something and look forward to something and see that you are evolving, even if things feel stagnant. Let me tell you, they're not. We're moving, we're expanding so much quicker than we ever have in a very, very long time. So love and light to you, Belina. If you do the mirror work, how long does it take to see changes? I see changes within a couple days. You know, if you can do the mirror work longer than a minute and it goes longer and longer, that means you're getting more and more confident with yourself, with those words, with those energies of what you're saying, with these affirmations, and observing the body and the beauty of the body that we tend to cover with clothes. And especially for those who are in the manifestation of weight loss, traumas, or just feeling confident within ourselves, this can be a very powerful manifestation and healing technique. So I hope that helps. Okay, so just a couple questions on TikTok, and then I'm going to go back to YouTube here. If you do mirror work, how long does it? Oh, I already talked about that. Only found you like 2 weeks ago. Oh, that's amazing. Thanks, Belina. Is it worth manifesting an ex if he's feeling for other people? Now, remember, guys, before you manifest an ex, what do we have to do? We need to ask ourselves, what emotions do we want in our life? Because when we're going for relationships, it's usually things that we're A, missing, or B, what we want and need in our life at that time that align with what we're manifesting when we want to attract. So ask yourself before you even think about that. And I just want to say this with love, you know, sometimes we're stuck with the vision of what was, but not what is. Not what was, what is. I want you to ask yourself, what is right now? What was not, what was, and what could be is what the emotions could be, is what your emotions are. Manifestation, when you're talking about a specific person, love, you want to focus on what you want based on your emotions. In the now, you want to focus on where are you at right now when you're watching this video. And in the past, you want to make sure that you're releasing and letting go. This is where forgiveness happens. If you find yourself caught in the past so much, you want to forgive before you even think about manifesting love and act. So think of those stations, right? This is very important. And if you go read the book, The Power of Now, you will be like, woo, I understand it, Shika. If you're not understanding right now, go read that book. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm going to go back to YouTube for a second. So, okay, thank you. I'm very new to manifestation. So should I start manifesting one thing? I would suggest yes. If you're manifesting one thing at a time, it makes it much easier. You have less pressure. You can really just feel out like what you need to do in order for you to have full confidence in what is yours and what is existence to you, right? So one of the things that I would suggest is to have a video on how to not care about your manifestation and let go. That's a great video for people who are starting out manifestation, or even if they've been manifesting something for a very long time and they're hitting that point of like frustration. Go watch that video. It's going to help you a lot. I just got a journal and I can use to manifest. I divided it into 3 sections, one for affirmations, one for scripting, and one for methods. Is that okay? Yes, that's amazing. That's a great way of doing it for you. Cheryl says, wow. Hey, is it important for you to use the 3-6-9 method in the morning? 100%. The step of the 3-6-9 method, one of the steps and why you have to do it in the morning is at that point, you're at the theta wave. Your brain is still in the tapping in that subconscious and conscious wave that you get when you're sleeping, where you're relaxed. So that's the best time to put in before you go out and about of your day, the intention of what you're manifesting and reminding yourself of that intention. Most people have manifested things so fast with the 3-6-9 method, but if it's a marriage or a new job, that you want to know and receive overnight or even months, how would you be able to keep that in track? So that's why I have a manifestation journal. So I have a journal that's for scripting and affirmations. And then I have another journal that's for manifesting. And the reason why I have that is because when I go back, I can see that 6 months ago, I was talking about what I'm doing right now. 2 weeks ago, I'm talking about what I'm doing right now. And then I can share it with you guys. But then also I can feel confident that I'm in the right direction. Or I can also look at it and see, okay, I don't align with that manifestation. What do I have to change? What emotions do I now feel with that manifestation, right? I'm going to answer some questions here. Okay, so method for iPhone. Yes, you can. Manifesting your ex. Oops. Does manifesting your ex not work? Yes, it does. You can manifest your ex. I'm just saying for your well-being, when you're manifesting an ex, a lover, a soulmate, regardless of what it is, what you're actually manifesting is the emotion that that person gives you. So you need to focus on that more first. You need to check in on yourself first before just getting stuck on what was, which is what I was talking about, right? Because as conscious being, we're thinking of the now, we're thinking of what's best for us as we evolve every single day and expand ourselves, right? So that's why I was saying that you can 100% manifest whoever you want. You have to believe 100%. A lot of ones. That's New Beginnings, Belina. Go check out my video on my playlist on numerology. It talks about the number of one. What does one mean? And also my 111 angel number video. That will help you a lot. Okay. Questions. Does manifesting a specific person having them chase you just apply to love? And can it apply to friendships too? Yes, it can. So for you guys who haven't watched my video or have watched it, the one that is on how to manifest a specific person, have them chase you, is for love, friendships, any relationships. This is any relationship that you're bringing in. I talked about that a little bit briefly throughout the video. I know I took the love as an example throughout the video, but you can use that same technique for friendships. You can use that same technique and mentality and thought and a metaphor or mythology, on that specifically for friendships, for all of that. So I think that's super important. How many days did you take for the results of the 369? For me, it took me 3 days. If you haven't checked out my video, I was able to manifest monetizing on YouTube using the 369 method in I would say in exact time, 2 days exactly, but I got the confirmation that it was monetized a day after. So that's a really awesome video. If you're a content creator and feeling inspired and into manifestation, go watch that. That one's really, really good. Let me see. Zaya, I already answered your question. So I said, yes, you can use that to manifest. Seeing a lot of angel numbers. Go check out my angel number playlist. I have every single angel number basically on there. So it's going to help you a lot. Okay, so I have tried scripting for a few months, small and big things, but the small stuff have not happened, even though I'm not attached to those things. Am I doing something wrong? Sometimes manifesting might, because you call it small things, does that mean you're putting less energy to that manifestation? That could be a question that you might want to kind of reflect on. If you're manifesting the big things or vice versa and not the small things, then you have to ask yourself, where is your energy being distributed? And if not, how can I distribute it in a proper way where I'm not feeling super overwhelmed, manifesting so many things at the same time? Awesome, Veggie Cat. That's amazing. What else do we have? So Iman says, lately I've been getting blindsided with doubt and becoming obsessed with the outcome. Now being called to do inner work, amazing, but I'm not sure what work it needs to be done. I think the inner work needs to be done by stopping my unmanifestation. I have a question for you guys. And let me know your thoughts. Have you ever felt this emotion where you needed to stop manifesting something because there was something else that you had to focus on? If you've ever had that feeling, that is the feeling of shadow work. Shadow work is deepening and healing within yourself so you can cleanse your energy. So when you are manifesting, you do not fall within your shadow self of doubt and negativity and trauma and experience, right? So sometimes when we manifest things and we start to cry, we start to release, it's a great indicator that we have something that we need to heal in order for us to fully accept an existence of this manifestation. So Iman, or any of you guys that resonates what I'm speaking to, I really suggest you focusing on your energy and saying, how can I expand it? How can I grow my energy? How can I raise my vibration and heal myself, surrender to that healing to universe and source, and then tap into manifesting again? And you might even find when you go back to the manifestation, you're even more emotionally attached to it because you have room in your energy to focus on that manifestation. So that's just a little tip. Iman, I hope that helps. Questions. So might need to watch the monetization one. Yes, ASMR, go watch it. It's a really good video for any content creators out there. I've manifested a lot of things through just using manifestation, and visualization is my favorite way of doing it because I'm a visual learner. So for me to speak into existence of my manifestation, visual meditations are the best for me. Hello, Central Blue. Can someone else manifest for you? Yes, it's called an egregore. An egregore, I have a video on this, so go watch it. It's all about how you can manifest much quicker with other people's help. And egregores are amazing because it really talks about how we can manifest by focusing and putting our energy all towards a collective thought. So law of attraction, remember, thoughts become things and things become manifestation, right? Law of attraction is the thought, then it goes into manifestation. So if we have 100 people right now, like all of us are like on live and on TikTok, we're all meditating for something all at the same time. That's going to actually help expand that. And that's actually one of my visions for us. When we hit 1 million conscious souls that we support on our platform, I want us all to do a crazy meditation together. And you guys are going to feel that energy on a full moon and really just allow us to all come. And you will see a huge shift of the energy of the world just by us all coming together. So yeah, egregores are very powerful. You can do it to help heal people who are sick. You can do it for just intentions to help someone for a test, to a job, anything. And they can be very, very powerful when you do it with people that you trust and want to have that with. So that's my answer to that. Hey girl, did you know Michael Myers made the cat in the hat pass gas on the people's hat? That's funny. I had experience once. That's awesome. I need to know something. Yes, that's how I'm feeling right now. Do you have a video on shadow work? No, but I've been asked about that a lot, and I want to do a video on what exactly is shadow work and what does it entail and how can you start your journey on shadow work. So if you would like me to have a sit down video with you guys on that and how that relates to manifestation, put the rainbow emoji in the comment section and I would more than happy do a video on that. I just recently did it, so this would be a great fresh topic to do. Like even as healers, we do our shadow work as needed, you know? So that's really key. Thanks for that question. And Risha, no problem. Okay, let's go back to TikTok. Do you use the scripting method? 100%. I use it every day. I use it all the time. Whether it's just an idea or thought or thing that I want to bring into my life, I write it down in that journal that I have. Can we all manifest a new president in COVID? Yeah, technically we could if we all put that energy together. Can you manifest a friend group at school? Yes. You explain what type of friends you want to attract and how grateful you are with them and what you would do with them and feeling that emotion of friendship within them. Even if you don't know what the person's name is, you can follow the attributes. And this works for any specific person. Yes, please, video on shadow work. Yes, I would love to do that. I'll write that down because I feel like a lot of you guys have been asking that. So let me write it down right now while you guys are asking questions. How can I manifest my ex? I have a video on that, Jinx, so you can go check that out on my TikTok. So what is shadow work? And how to manifest with it. Perfect. I'm going to do a video on that for you guys. Questions. Can you manifest winning the lottery? I talked about that already, Holly, but I just mentioned a little bit about how, yeah, you can manifest anything. It's a pure potentiality. We talk about that a lot of how we can create and visualize that we've already won it and what you would do with that money, because everything's energy. We have to explain what we're doing with that energy to universe for us to provide it, right? Can you how write your affirmation on weight loss. Lisa, I have a video on that today. So it's at 2:30 for all you guys who have been asking me in the comments. I see you, even though I haven't responded yet. I see you. You've been asking me, hey, Shika, I need help. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm using the 369 method. That video is going to be out 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. So if you're excited for that, let me know in the comment section. But I'm super excited. I go over 7 specific thorough tips very quickly on what you need to do in order to lose weight and to change your appearance by using the 369 method and what that looks like. So I'm super excited to share that with you guys. Thank you so much, Shika, for the live. Just subscribe. Oh, yay, Rishan. So happy to have you. Sending you love and light, and thanks for joining us. Yes, please shadow work. Yes, I will do that for sure. How can you tell the difference between intuition and wishful? I love this question. So intuition is that feeling in your gut. It's that gut feeling that you have in your stomach that is telling you that you need to focus on yourself, right? It's the gut feeling. So I think this is so important. A lot of us, we get confused with the energies of other people, with the energies of our thoughts, of what passes through our mind, and can't control that. And in doing that, we don't focus on what we truly are feeling. Sorry, I forgot I had a smoothie there. What we truly are thinking and feeling. So great ways of tracking your intuition is in the morning when you wake up. Sit down on your yoga mat or just like sitting up in meditation. And I want you to just feel and scan your body. It's called a body scan. And feel your body and feel if there's any sensations, and just ask yourself internally or verbally if your body has anything to tell you, and see what thoughts come through. Meditation can be used for 2 ways. They can be used to observe our thoughts, and they can also be used to relax our thoughts, right? So depending on our intention of grounding, so relax our thoughts, or receiving, observe our thoughts, those are things that you can practice for your intuition. It's a great question. Can you tell me when you will be doing the 369 method? Will come out this time in Korea. So that is like literally 30 minutes after this live is done. So it's about in 40 minutes from now that the video will be out. Just a heads up for you guys who are wondering. Can you use the 369 method for multiple things in the same day? Rima, I have a video on that on can you manifest more than one thing? And it talks about that. So for you guys who are asking this, go check out that video. There's 2 to 3 things that you need to focus on before you start manifesting multiple things, and make sure that you have. I'm feeling a bit of anxiety right now, but like it's the same anxiety that I felt with my ex using to send. Yeah, so Johnny, really focusing on releasing that anxiety and forgiveness is what I think is best. A lot of the times when we think about the emotions, we also go through the good, the bad, and the okay times as well, right? So anxiety is energy. Emotions are energy. So what is that you're overthinking right now that is causing you to feel this way? And how can you make it alleviate from your thoughts so it's not affecting other aspects of you? How can you better visualize your soulmate when you only have attributes in your mind? So, focusing, this is kind of funny. When you start to visualize and really, really focus on, doing visualization meditations, you'll notice that you'll see a figure, or you might not see the face. And that's what happened with my partner. I saw things that we did together that deja vu would actually happen later on, like dates and like places we were in, and the things that we were talking about in those conversations actually happen into fruition. So you can actually still visualize. You just don't need to really focus on the person's face themselves, just like what you would do with them. And the more you visualize, the more and more of those characteristics might even be revealed to you. What is the best way to ignore your current reality? Ignoring your current reality. Let's talk about that a little bit. Ignoring your current reality comes from the card workaholic that I have as my chakra card here. And workaholic is an interesting card because I'm going to ask you a question. Have you been feeling like you've been very, very busy, right? You've been busy, you've been working a lot, you've been doing a lot of stuff, you're just constantly working and working and working, right? When we work, it is a way of us blocking emotions subconsciously that we need to feel, right? So when we're running away from our reality, Are we actually healing ourselves? Are we actually being able to have energy and honoring those emotions in order to ground ourselves and manifest whatever we want? No, we're running away from that. And that's why shadow work is so important right now, because at this point, if this year you haven't been able to kind of tap into your intuition and know, okay, what do I need to work on? What do I need to focus on? What has happened throughout the year? If you can't focus on that, then how can you expand? How can you have all the abundance that universe and source has for you right there? Right behind that door that we talked about in the meditation last night. When you open that door, everything is yours. Everything is yours, right? So we need to focus on that and focus less on how do I run from my reality? How do I get away from this whole coronavirus speaking? We are not going to focus that energy. We're not going to create an egregore in our subconscious about that. We're going to focus on what we truly want in our life. Not on the pandemic, not on all the things that you didn't have control, not the fact that you had to cancel your vacation. Those things will come back. They always do. But right now, we're being challenged by universe to do the inner work, to deepen our inner work. So when people say, I'm trying to run away from my reality, how can I get away from it? Don't run away from it, because that's just going to get back and log up. You're going to end up filling up that cup of negativity, and you're going to start to see that subconsciously that negativity will trail and seep energetically into your manifestations as well, right? So you want to make sure that you're releasing, you're giving honor to those emotions. Can you manifest to be friends with people that you already know? Yes, 100%. Iman says 144. Yeah, I saw that too. I think it's good to feel emotions, but not indulge in them. Yes. See them, observe them, feel them, but also observe, just be with your emotion. That's it. Just be. The moment you can be, you will intuitively know what to do with it. The moment that you overthink, you will just not know what to do with your emotions. Let's scroll back to here, to TikTok. Sorry, guys. I was on like YouTube roll right there. Okay, so I'm going to scroll and just take the questions that are like, that I haven't responded to in this live. Me a text, it's a sign of something. Yes, it is, Johnny. Shika, my guy keeps telling me this guy will come around eventually. I feel it in my gut. Then probably it is true, right? If you're stating it, it's coming, and you have to be prepared to know what to do with that. Go with your gut. Your gut's always right. Your gut is always right, guys. Your gut is always right. You ignore it, it's going to come back again. You ignore it, it's going to come back again. So what are you going to do? You're going to either face it, release it, and have more of your life being happy and conscious and abundant as whatever and getting all the things that you want? Or are you just going to end up just like sitting there and waiting and just hoping for the best? The ball is in your court at all times, but it's up to your decision to fully accept that and to decide what you want to do with it. When I'm trying to tell myself that this specific person tells me they care about me, or my colleagues treat me like with respect, the opposite is happening. My brain struggles and I have no idea what to think. So what happens when you manifest? Let's ask a question here. Hold questions for a second, guys. Let's ask a question here. What happens when you're manifesting something and the total opposite happens? What do? Let's talk about that. Two things. Number one, timing. Is the timing right for this manifestation? Is the timing right for this thought? Two, have you added energy throughout everything you've done in your life that has lined up to give you what you deserve at this time? Remember, the law of pure potentiality is stating that we are the true creators of everything that we want to do, right? Everything that we want to create. We are the true creators of that. So if we understand that, then you have to understand that we have this energy, we have this power, we do have this power. And when you're thinking about, if you're thinking of someone to respect you and they're not doing that, what is that telling you about you? That might say that, I want you to ask yourself, how do I respect myself? I respect myself by creating boundaries with people who do not respect me the way that I want to energetically be respected. That's your answer, right? So if you manifest something that doesn't happen the way that you want to, Ask yourself, what is the answer? What is the sign that you're getting from this manifestation? What lesson can I take in order to manifest something even better that the universe has sorted out for me? Think about that. Digest that for a bit. Let me know if that resonates with you guys. That was the big thing that just downloaded for me. Okay, back to questions. Is it a sign that mail comes to your house under his name? Yeah, it is, 100%. But ask yourself what thoughts come in, Rima, when you get that mail. You know, it's probably telling you, are you facing it? Are you feeling it? Or are you just avoiding it and just overthinking it? It's time for you to just act on it, right? Act on healing. Remember when we talked about focusing on you? Don't get absorbed by your ex and what they're doing. Focus on you and your energy, right? Hello, I've been manifesting for a while. I saw the signs of a dream today and I feel it. That's amazing. I love that, Adrienne. Love that. Okay, YouTube, let's go back to you guys. Thank you, Shika. I have to hop off now. Do you have a live on YouTube every day? So I do lives for you guys who this is your first time on. Hello, it's welcome. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube and put notification bells. I do lives every day, Monday to Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And the reason why I do that is just because, you know, it's lunchtime for a lot of people and most people are at home right now. And I find like midday is a good time. But it's an opportunity for you to ask me questions. It's an opportunity to connect with other souls that are also on the same venture as you. Maybe you don't have anyone that is connecting. Maybe you have some questions that you don't have anyone to ask. Perhaps you're on this venture of quest of learning more about your gifts and how to connect with your guides. And there's so many reasons why people are here. Actually, that is a great question to share in the comment section. Why are you here? Like, what do you want to expand? Why did you show up to ask questions about consciousness, to ask questions about manifestation, to ask questions about law of attraction? What is your intuition telling you right now? Thanks, Richa. I'm sending you love and light. Have a great day too. Okay, so is checking your ex's Facebook, texting him, even though he doesn't reply, delaying my manifestation? Yes, because you're waiting. You're waiting for him. Don't wait for him. You know, move on to your life, expand your heart chakra, heal your heart space. He will come if he's meant to. The universe has a plan for you already. Great. But yeah, share with me guys in the comment section. I'd love to hear. Okay, so we're coming to an end of our live. I can take maybe a couple more questions, but I want to do a card reading with you guys quickly. Just a reminder, I do private card readings via Zoom. So if you are interested in that, go and DM me on Instagram, Chica_Chica. We can do, if you feel called that you have to ask questions deeper, really want answers from guides and source, I can do that for you. I also have one more spot right now for my conscious social media. Sorry, not conscious social media. That one's booked, but my conscious mentoring. So if you are interested, you can apply YouTube in the link down below, or you can DM me on Instagram and ask me for more information, as well as Patreon. Patreon, each and every single one of you guys, if you're not on Patreon right now, do it. Patreon's going to be having energy healing, Q&A questions. You're going to get full moon, new moon meditations. There's so much knowledge that I'm giving you here because I want you guys to expand beyond these videos. If you feel like you're getting more and more enticed to learn more, then this is your time to do that, right? This is your time to expand. Rima says your private cards are amazing. That's amazing. Thanks, love. If you feel like you're going through an awakening, if you feel like you're going through a shift, if you feel like you're going through all these changes in your life, this is the time to ask questions. So card readings there. And if you feel like you're ready to expand, if you're ready to do the shadow work, if you're ready to do the healing, I'm a Reiki practitioner as well. I do shadow work as well. And I also help and support conscious souls. If you want someone with my energy to support you and you feel connected with that, message me on Instagram, or you can apply in the link in the bio on YouTube. So that is my 2 cents on that. Okay, last few questions and we'll do the card reading. Can I open my third eye, or is it good or bad? It is, as long as you're opening it with intention of what you're doing. A lot of people open their third eye a lot, but don't close it, right? So that's another thing that I'll probably do a video about pretty soon. I'm here to strengthen my belief in law of attraction and absorb as much positive content as possible. I love that, PLW1111. I love that. What are everyone else's reasons for being here? It's to show up for you, to do this for you, not anyone else, but for you. I would love to hear. I feel like I'm starting an awakening Linda, anxious for a reason. Any advice? Awakening is because you're starting to notice that your reality, what it is. And in doing that, you're kind of nervous of change. You know that your body's saying, hey, I'm ready for it. I'm ready to awaken if you're going through a spiritual awakening right now. But your mind is still under the old version of yourself, the not upgraded version of yourself, right? So at this time, I really want you to release. At this time, you're probably at the point where you just figured out you're going through an awakening. So you're going to release it. And there's going to be an epiphany where you're going to hit and you're just going to accept all this and understand that this was meant to happen. So hopefully that helps, Iman, because I know you've been going through that for a bit now. Awesome. Okay, let's do a card reading, guys. I want you to close your eyes with me. We're going to take 3 deep breaths in. So we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And I just want you to ask Source and guides, what answers, what questions do you have for me today? What is the message that you have for me today? Show me a card for the messages for the collective today. From guides, from Source, from universe. What is our messages? Think of your intention. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. We got a really nice card reading, and it's exactly what I was talking about today. It's funny how I do these readings with you guys, and then we tap into energy, and I'm like, it's exactly what I was going to say anyways. Okay, so the first things first. I'm going to pull out one more card for the last one. What universe has for us. Okay. So the first card we have is the no, postpone. Right now, a lot of you guys are forcing manifestation. If you feel like you've been forcing a manifestation for a while, this is not a time to keep forcing it. This is a time to take a step back, analyze, and ask yourself, do I truly want this manifestation? Am I going on based on my emotions, or am I going based on the aspect of what it is? I think also a lot of you are forcing this sense of what's next? What's next? What's next? Be patient. The reason why I'm saying this is because you got the mystic, which the mystic represents that the universe, your guides, source, spirit, they're doing all the things behind closed doors for you. But right now, you're just so I'm doing it. I want it right now. Patient a little bit. The reason why universe and source wants you to be patient throughout right now is because you're going through this emotion. And again, our new moon was in Cancer. It's a water, it's a flow, it's flowing the energy, it's the flowing of what we're feeling. And in Cancer, we were really figuring out what is triggering us, what has been triggering you all week, what has been triggering you in the last few days, what signs and things have happened that has caused you to feel certain emotions that maybe you've noticed a little bit more than others. And how can I just focus on healing that and doing the inner work in order for me to do all the things that I want to manifest that I already know that I want? By doing that, you will clean up and have clarity in everything. Patience. Hey, Mark. Just really focusing on being patient. And it's funny because this card came out while I'm speaking to you about this, because impatience, when we're impatient, sometimes we tend to force things. That's why I was talking to you guys about forcing. Don't force manifestations, reanalyze it. And that's why I was so passionate about that. And the reason why is I want to kind of read this first sentence with impatient. If I don't take care of it, it will never happen. If I don't take care of what I'm doing right now, if I'm not taking care of what I need to do, if I'm being impatient and forcing every aspect of my life or certain things that I just want things to move quicker, while universe and source is doing everything behind closed doors, then we truly are not going to be following our true soul power or what we're meant to do. And we're not following our intuition, right? So you need to make sure that we're really aligning with that. And here it's really talking about here is just don't rush to the decision. This is why the no. Don't rush the decisions right now. Don't rush. Is my ex coming? Oh my God. This shirt reminds me of him. Oh my gosh, you should be here already. Don't rush that. Oh, I really want this job. I don't know why I'm applying to so many jobs. Don't rush it. What is this time telling you? Why is universe slowing things down a little bit for you? Because you need to do the inner work. They're making things connected on their end, but you need to do your end in this dimension and work on what is triggering you, release it. So when that comes and knocks on your door, Tomorrow, today, you're ready to accept it. You don't feel a lack of confidence. You are full confidence in everything that you need to do. The last card is beautiful. Once you've done this, once you believe that the universe has your back, that you're trusting the process, that you're not forcing things, the next thing is do something to change your energy. You're going to get to a point, or you're already at this point right now, where you just feel like you're just in the same emotion, and this might be later this week. You might have a day where just things just like, man, it's just, is every day the same? Is every day feeling this emotions? Every day feeling this craziness? And if you're feeling that, you have to ask yourself, how can I change it? How can I shift my energy? Dance, get up, wake up, shake your body, move it a little bit. Change one thing about your routine that day. Leave work a little bit earlier. Say that you need to. Take self-care, not selfish, self-care. We're changing our energies of words. Self-care. We're doing that self-care to change our energy. Now, when you do that, you will notice a miracle will happen. After this, at this point, the miracle moment will happen when you have released the impatience, that you have stopped waiting at the door for the universe to show you a sign, and you will notice that something will just click. And the miracle is saying integrity is what turns into light. The moment that we take and we own these emotions, that we release these emotions, and we don't shut off the pain that we're currently feeling or the things that are going to come up this week, is the moment that we're going to notice a big answer. And when we notice that answer, we will see things connect, and you will notice what is next for the next coming few days, and what's next for your manifestation, and what's next in this relationship, and what needs to be done, right? But the miracle will be a sign at the right moment, at the right time, once you've released pushing things, being patient, and really noticing and facing head on, even if it hurts, what is hurting you, what is paining you, what are you feeling outside of love, the emotion of love, and how can I release that and change my energy and shift it, shift my mindset, shift my thoughts, shift my energy as much as I can. It can be as simple as just changing your routine, dancing, changing your meditation routine a little bit, changing your manifestation technique. There's so many things, right? So let me know what card resonated with you. That was like point on, and it went well with everything I talked about today, which is crazy. So let me know what comes through for you guys. I know you said shifting energy, patience, Mark mentioned. Some of you guys that resonated so quick. PLW says 1111 says this resonated heavy. Yes. I love that. I love that. I love that. Shifting all of them all together. Love that, Rima. That's amazing. What else? Has anyone else felt like it resonated? Wendy just said, how many times should I be manifesting? So I just did a reading, Wendy, but you can actually comment down below in the comment section. I'll respond to that later. Yeah, it's crazy. Or you can also answer next time we do it. That's 201. Yeah, and crazy, eh? So remember those things. I want you to take those messages into your day. I want you to think of those messages and really bring it in and think about, what can I do to change my energy? How can I be more patient with myself in my healing, in my manifestations, in my emotions, and really honor all that comes through and not push it on the back burner. And this really resonates with the reading that we did yesterday for the new moon and how that aligns as well, right? So keep that in mind. Stop and do the inner work. Yes, Iman, you're going through the shift. Do the inner work. It is so important. So important. Okay, so let's end our live with writing one thing that you're grateful for in the comment section, and one thing that you want to manifest. And at the end of it, I want you to write, it is mine. And yeah, I think that's great. For me, I'm grateful for this live. I'm grateful for my smoothie that was delicious. I'm grateful for the rest that I had before this live, because I was just like out of it and I'm feeling energized from you guys. I'm running off your energy, which is amazing. And I love our family. I'm grateful for just being able to get excited for the new beginnings and not letting my energy of what's going on and how I'm shifting and expanding to think is something that is holding me back. I'm seeing a lot of people shifting, and maybe you guys are also relating to this, shifting in different ways. And I'm the one that's actually doing more of the inner work. Even though you guys see me doing a lot of content, there's a lot that goes behind the scenes that I'm doing that has really allowed me to be grateful of being that deeper in connection with my soul, and has has allowed me to see things clearer of my career, my relationships, and what I need to work on as well. So that to me, I'm super grateful for. I'd love to hear what you guys are grateful for. Mark just says, let go, feel to control and trust. Yes. Control is lack of control. Don't just like release and then the next day just be like, go back to that emotion, like change your energy. If you notice that you keep on going back to that negative thought, that's super important. Shift it. So PLW says, PLW 1111 says, grateful for the love that already surrounds me and manifesting my soulmate. It is already so. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I love it. 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 That's great. So yeah, that's it for the video today, guys. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up on YouTube and on TikTok. If you guys can go do that and share some love and comment in the comment section that you're from TikTok, that would be amazing. Don't forget to subscribe, put notification bells, because I do videos every single day. I'm looking at your messages now. They're just coming in. I'm so grateful for life and family. I love that, Mark. That's great. Nikki says, I'm grateful for finding you recently, and I'm grateful for the universe support. They have my back. Guidance is mine. I am guided. I'm grateful. That's amazing. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys' messages are just coming in. I'm grateful for that my son and I am happy and safe. I love that, Son. Thanks for sharing that. Johnny says, I'm grateful for my life, manifesting my ex back, and it's already so. Yes, yes, yes. Grateful for each and every single one of you guys. So thank you so much for joining. I really do appreciate it, YouTube. You guys have been amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Video, remember TikTok, YouTube, you guys, the video is coming out at 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. We're talking about how to manifest weight loss using the 369 method. There's already comments of people saying, hey, I'm so excited for this video. So go check it out. It's literally in 25 minutes. It'll be premiering. So you don't want to miss that out. And I'll see you guys in the next video tomorrow for another live at 1 p.m. Eastern time, and also a video at 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. So see you soon, YouTube. Bye.